Hello my friends, welcome all of you for the first lesson of concept revealing of Silver Sparrow. Today we are talking about Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory. Before that, I would like to explain the difference between needs and wants. Though this is a very psychological theory, I'm explaining it very simple, and anyone can understand it. So what is a need? Humans are born with different needs. Some needs are very critical, and they are very important for the survival. Those kind of needs are given by human makeup, like food, water, clothing are basic needs, and they are essential. Humans have to fulfill those needs to up to the desired level of expectation. So, I will be describing you the different levels of needs described by Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory, and that is helpful to see where your current needs are located, and where you need to go in your life. So, then what are the wants? Simply, wants are the different ways which the needs are being satisfied. As an example, if someone gets hungry, he can eat a burger, or maybe a pizza, or maybe some other thing. There are different ways to satisfy his hunger. Those different options are called wants. Let's take another example. If you want to go somewhere, you can go by bus, or a car, or a van, it depends on you. So these different ways are called wants. So, let's watch this small movie to get an idea about the difference between needs and wants. After that, we can directly go to the theory of hierarchy of needs by Abraham Maslow.
What do we need? What do we want? Do we know the difference? Most times, we confuse the two. The risk of this confusion is we buy things we don't need. We buy expensive rather than practical. We take on large debt for things we want, not need. We need a house, but we buy a mansion. We need a practical car, but we buy a fancy sports model. We need to eat, but we feast on takeouts. Needs are the essentials of life: food, home, security, warmth. Wants are the cherries on top. When buying something, always stop and ask, is this a need or a want? If it truly is a need, ask yourself if it needs to be so fancy. Ask yourself, is it worth going into debt for? Too many cherries on top, too many wants fulfilled, and we won't be able to afford the needs. And of course, the biggest need? To save for our future.
This theory was presented by Abraham Maslow, a psychologist, in the year of 1943. This theory simply shows how people continuously fulfill their needs, starting from basic simple needs, and moving towards more complex needs. Every human being has an inborn desire to be self-actualized. That is all they can be. It comes with the full potential or with his or her full energy. Someone can define that level as his or her ultimate goal. Before achieving those ultimate goals, he needs to achieve some other needs. Maslow describes these different types of needs into 5 categories. It can be showed as 5 levels of a pyramid. More simple needs are come to the bottom level, and more complex needs are come to the top. When they fulfill the basic psychological needs, they are moving towards more complex social needs. After fulfilling the social needs, they are moving more towards their own needs, their own feelings of priorities and accomplishments. At the top level, he achieved his or her full potential reward of self-actualization, the ultimate goals. These all types of needs influence and motivate someone's behavior. Psychological, security, social and esteem needs are called as deficiency needs. These types of needs arise with the feelings of incompleteness. To fulfill these types of needs, it is very important to avoid the unpleasant feeling of incompleteness, and also essential to fulfill the esteem needs and actualization. Fulfillment of all these need levels are not always followed the standard progress level. Sometimes someone might prefer self-esteem needs, like achieving some sort of targets or being respected rather than social relationships. Levels of needs that are defined by Maslow's hierarchy needs theory. Number 1, psychological needs. Number 2, safety needs. Number 3, social needs. Number 4, esteem needs. Number 5, self-actualization. Number 1. Psychological needs, basic needs. Everyone needs these things to survive. Food, water, breathing, clothes, sex, like that. We all need to eat to survive. We cannot live even more than 2 days without water. We need to reproduce to survive our species. Number 2. Safety needs. Then we meet the second level of security. After our stomach is full. After we have the ability to access to clean water. Then, we are upgrading our needs to the second level. We are looking for security. A shelter for cover, job security, financial security. We tend to look for health security, life insurance. We tend to save money in accounts. We just want to ensure that we are secure. Number 3. Social needs. So now we come to the next level. We try to fulfill the needs combines with our feelings, love, happiness, social relationships, looking for societies, want to have some parties with friends. Maintain social relationships, creating new friends. These needs are fulfilled because people want to wipe out their loneliness, their stress feelings of all. Number 4. Esteem needs. Then we come to the next level. It is a bit complex that at this level people are focusing more towards himself, his reputation. He wants to be appreciated by people. He wants to become to the top of the people, and he wants people to think that they are best than others. So he motivates more towards academic accomplishments, or any other sport accomplishment, and any other area which will define him from others, being valued from the others, help to increase his level of confidence about himself. Number 5. Self-actualization needs. This level comes after the full use of his or her potential capabilities. In this level the man is at the top of his power, he concerns only his opinions. He is driving towards the purpose of life. Creating luxurious life, creating ultimate wealth and power. When this level achieves, the man is more focusing towards the purpose of life. So this hierarchy of needs theory is driven from physical factors to psychological factors. There are a limited number of people reach the very top level. There are well-known famous peoples like company founders, and famous people in some other field as well. Anyone can be any level. Some people will start on 3rd level, while some people are starting at the very bottom level. Think about the people who are living below the poverty line. They are struggling for one meal for their stomach or one drop of water. So they are in the very bottom level. As per the statistics, most people are struggling at the 2nd level. Because they are struggling at the financial security level. Without that they are struggling to fulfill the needs above the 2nd level with a big effort. Think about you. Which level are you in? And which level are you going to reach in your life? It is high time to upgrade your level of needs. Best of luck, best wishes, from Silver Sparrow.